32 rounds of AFL football in 2017 have come and gone. The entire season is down to this final round. 9 games. And so many different possibilities for the top 8 and for the future of these sides. What is going on, guys? My name is Kane and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're bringing back an older type of series that I did on my channel. This series was the AFL Evolution Tip/Predicts, and obviously I haven't done this for a little while. So the reason I'm bringing this back is it's the final round of AFL football for 2017, and I thought I may as well bring it back for one last go. Now what I'll be doing is basically talking not about what's going on in the background. You guys can take note of what happens in the background, what AFL Evolution is saying will happen in this round of football. What I'll be talking about is the 2017 season, and yeah, so basically let's just get right into it. So just going over it again, in the background you'll be able to see AFL Evolution tipping and predicting this final round of AFL football in 2017, and right here I will be speaking about 2017 in the AFL. So, what will you guys remember from this season? That's really something I am wondering, what you guys are going to be remembering from 2017. What I'll be remembering, and what most people will probably be remembering, is Richmond's rise to the top 4. Now, none of us going into this season were expecting it. I know in my AFL 2017 ladder predictions, I put us at 10th. Now, I might have been underestimating us. My inner Richmond supporter could have been coming out and making us sound a bit worse than we should be at that point. But, you know, basically, that's what I'll remember since I'm a Richmond supporter. Richmond's rise to the top. I'll remember the games that we could and should have won. Just think, if we won some of our close games that we ended up losing, that we probably should have won, we could easily be top of the ladder. Just think about that. And the reason we lost those games is because of inexperience and no discipline in the side. And that is the reason we lost those games. And I'm fine with that. I've accepted the fact that we are a major top 4 player and that we can be making the top 4. Which is absolutely insane. But just think, guys, if we won some of those games, we could easily be top of the ladder, top 2, getting that home qualifying final. So yeah, that's just what that's probably what I'll remember the most. I'll remember some absolutely crazy things that happened this year, the amount of draws, the amount of close games, etc., etc. Even the lower sides like Brisbane and Carlton, they've shown very good signs of the future, and they are telling us now what we can expect for the future from those types of sides down the bottom. Obviously, Gold Coast, they lost Ronnie Eade, well, they sacked him, and they are probably the club that is most down in the dumps right now. North Melbourne are very down in the dumps. But, you know, they still have a little bit of upside. They don't lose games by too much, but they're still kind of there. I hope they finish bottom. Obviously, their game against Brisbane this weekend. But, yeah, rumours are saying they could get dusty. I reckon no, but, you know, that's probably the thing keeping them alive at this point. Fremantle. I'm just going through the bottom sides right now. Fremantle had an alright start to the year. They ended up with 8 wins, actually, and, you know, I thought, hey, whatever. But, yeah, Freo are absolute trash. 200-point floggings in a row, both away at Sydney and at home against Richmond in their final game at Domain Stadium. So that is how they are leaving Domain. So, kind of sad for them, I guess. But I know not many people in WA that are footy fans, they don't like Domain, do they? I remember Port Adelaide, the team that I have considered this whole season pretenders and not contenders. They haven't been able to get it done against top sides. They did get it done against the Bulldogs, but they're not really a top side this year now, are they? Port Adelaide this whole year, and I think the game that solidifies this statement and backs it up is their game against Adelaide, their most recent one, where they got absolutely smashed. I've always thought this whole year they are pretenders, not contenders. Teams such as St Kilda, a pretty middle-of-the-road team, Melbourne as well, they're doing all right. I think St Kilda will fully need to rebuild. very soon. I don't think they'll get it done with the team they have. I don't think they can make the top 8, and even if they can, they won't go very far in finals. Melbourne are rising, and they will continue to be on the rise, and they're a very good side. Teams such as Hawthorn, the side that you expected to maybe make the top 8, and you also thought maybe they might drop down. And halfway through the year, we're like, oh, what are these Hawks doing? They're absolute trash. No need to worry about them. But they've come back and shown they should have won against Carlton this past week, but they've shown that they're not a bad side at all, and they're not far away from reaching glory again, which is very scary. Teams such as the Western Bulldogs, who won the flag and now are absolute trash. West Coast Eagles, they are absolutely horrible away from home. The dominance of Adelaide this year has been absolutely insane, and yes, they have had some off games, but if this year is an Adelaide's year, I don't think they'll get their year soon. This year has to be their year. They're probably, I don't want to say they'll start declining, but I just feel like this is their year, and if they don't get it done this year, then they're not going to get it done. Geelong and GWS Giants have been up the ladder the entire year, and that's what you kind of expect, more so from GWS, and Geelong are hanging about the top 4 as they always do, as they have in recent times. The drama about Nathan Buckley, will he stay or will he go? I don't know. That has been a major talking point, and I've run through a lot of the teams, I think most of the teams, but there's one last thing I want to say, and it's the Tribunal. You all love it, don't ya? It's just some great drama, and it is a funny meme. You just go around, hit someone at school, and you're like, put you on report! Anyway, this has just been me babbling on about a few teams and my thoughts. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have, please make yours, my moment, it's gone. Okay, until next time, please have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace. I am cool. Not really.